Well, hi there. My name is Jeetis. Welcome to my series, 7 Days, The Warrior's Wanderings. We are hunkering down in the wasteland. Fortunately, I had a little bit of time to kind of figure out what I was doing because it's been a while since I was able to play the last day. Um, we are basically just trying to hide. We were out on an exploring loop. I got caught out in the wastelands and no good place to kind of like call home. So I have gone through, kind of marked a destination point over there for us. At this point, I'm not sure if it's going to be... Oh, that's right, I can't do the treasure because it's on that weird hill. But there was a flaming boy over there. There was a flaming boy over there. There was somebody that was walking underneath us all night as well. There was a dog and a cop, so it took a hit. I have... Okay. So we're going to grab this bag really quick. Or not. Alright, throw stuff up there. So I can grab that. And did we... It's all locked. Well, we'll wait for that person to figure out what he wants to try to do. We're going to get our show back on the road. I was looking out over the sunrise. It looks like those are pine forest trees out there. So I was going to... I don't know why there's this backpack in the middle of the road and why I decided that was a good time to look at that. So I was going to try to actually head back out that way. That was also looked like the kind of closest segment. It's where we'd be meeting up with the winter biome anyways, so I thought that would probably be a good mix to kind of try to bike through instead of looping around, because my concern is the blood moon might be happening here shortly, so dodge him. Okay, so this worked out. As soon as I get up on top of this hill, bike will stay. I don't know why. I did reload my shotgun, so that is set, but we are actually going to kind of charge back down here. Apparently not take the feathers. We're going to check the car. 2 radiators. Scrap take. So now we're out of the wasteland. Beautiful day out on... Yeah, and there's pine forest. Oh, that's a fun, like, little mini snow beam right in the middle of everything. Interesting world choice creation. Alright, another cop will have to dodge as we come back down the hill. That's one steep hill, though. And next biome transition. So, at the edge of the wasteland and winter biome, we're going to stop off for a second, make sure there's no... Or that. Wolves and... Will they start fighting? How are you guys not going to start fighting? You guys aren't friends. Or maybe it's just the lumberjacks. Is that Paul Bunyan? Maybe that's who that was. Paul Bunyan and... Actually, that's Babe the Blue Ox, isn't it? Guess we'll turn off the headlights, stop attracting... drawing attention to ourselves. And a mountain lion over there. Kind of in the forest biome, but edge of the snow nonetheless. So not a pathway through there. But we're out of the wasteland, so the little heart pitter-patters can go away. Maybe only because I'm still exploring the map. Like the forest biome looks like just a huge part of the map. The desert looks fairly small, but I guess at the same point, I haven't really ventured much down here. Maybe more desert gets carved out in this bottom corner. But the main reason we're going to kind of come over here is the desert's kind of a bust. There's not like a great city to kind of move into, so I'm more comfortable with trying to like tackle the next challenging biome, which is going to be the winter biome for us. So spending a little bit of today. If 8 o'clock hits and turns red, though, we're going to start just bailing for the base. And since I am planning on moving, I'm not wanting to put in like blade traps or much else of that. Like I need to go make iron darts. I really need to remember to do that. There's a normal bear fighting a lumberjack. Okay, we're actually going to follow this road for a little bit. Like I said, we have until 8 o'clock. But ultimately, after this next blood moon cycle, whichever, I don't remember the window now, why there's a sign back at the base to run me for these things, is to move out to the winter biome, find that next base, and start figuring out how we want to, what is that next big step, because I now have a workbench, we have all these other parts and things we could put into it, we could start making a blade trap to make this safer, still try to keep that, maintain that single pathway, single file walkway that we're going to be using, but we should be able to start making more parts, engines, battery generators, things like that, to be able to make it a more defendable portion at that point. So coming around, found this small little winter town. Oil, interesting. That'd be kind of a nice thing to kind of pop into really quick. What am I still needing? Forge? Chemistry station? Is there any of this that I like? I still like when there's gallows out there and like in this artwork. Caskets. I feel like there's something in the caskets I could go for, but we saw the road tail off this way, so just kind of continue this exploration. That's a big mountain to kind of go venturing around, but on the other side of it is the dreaded wastelands. I feel like to the right is going to take us back to the wastelands, so we're taking the left to just kind of keep on looking at more of the center part of the map before we just kind of keep on venturing around. Yeah, and see if maybe that like circles back around. So much wildlife is in the winter biome, so I mean, which is good. Meat would never be a problem. It's 2 wolves right there. Is that a giant lake over there? Oh, I see edges of a town over there, or at least buildings. Look like edges of another town over there, or at least a structure I thought I saw, but we'll just keep on adventuring. Also kind of a little bit concerned all of a sudden. There usually is so many cars I'd be able to stop and get more gas. I'll have 23 units left, so that's not going to be enough. It is a giant lake. That's fun. Is that... Okay, so that's the edge of the town that I've already seen and been, and so I know where that is. We should maybe venture back at this point, because with the fog rolling, it's really going to kill our exploring ability. We're not going to be able to see the distance that we want to see, I would want to see. Okay. 8 o'clock, dinner turned red. This is not the main road. What happened here? Oh, we definitely need to mark this spot. Get up. Oh, we both clunked heads. We pulled the Three Stooges move at that point. Okay, a lot of good stuff is still stored in there. Put that away. Hopefully that wasn't the rabbit. That was the only thing that I saw running around out there. Put away the full stack of lockpicks. I'm not sure when I got the rest of those, but we'll take them. And the ammunition, because neither of those we really need. We'll never know what hit the landmines. But this is definitely something we want to mark. Okay, the barrel protecting this is... And a bird, and a bird, and a bird. Ooh, okay. Who woke up the cop? That wasn't very nice of him. He just totally shot you right in the back. Yeah, that's good. Let's loot while we're having things thrown at us. Because this is definitely like a day and a half loot to... Ooh. I've never known that before. I don't think I've ever actually done this whole cleanup at that point, but that's alright. I can worry about that later. Taking the gas out of there. Find out what we have in the army truck. Oh, fun. I will absolutely do that. We're going to eat that because I definitely need food. We're... Oh, it's almost lagging on my infection. We're driving around the back of the base, see who's, like, still trying to come visit us. Oh. Is it the... Oh. Okay. The lumberjack. And the bear just kind of watched it all happen. Are we gonna ride around the lake? What was the other thing? Oh. That's the other thing I need the map for. Alright. Something for us to look forward to. I'm not sure how big this lake is. This might be the not good use of my time, because I know how far back to get there. I don't know how big the lake is this way. Fortunately, I have bears and lumberjacks keep me company on this journey. What are you? You are another military base. And I don't think I've ever, like... Oh, this is Forest Service. I don't think I've ever seen this one either. We're gonna do like cheap, lazy looting and just go in and grab this stuff quickly. At this point, we don't need the chrysanthemum. We're gonna take that out and... Alright. No engine came out with that. Feel like that river bends back to the lake, so this might be my poor choice for the day. Or we're going to beeline between the two structures and see what happens. Why is there a boar in the winter biome? That looks kind of funny. And... it worked. We're through. Go, motorcycle power through the water, go. I feel like I'm working so much harder when, like, there's a storm blowing like this because I can't see anything very well. So I'm like, my eyes are straining for every little bit of information I can try to gather through the fog. I feel like, so that's a giant flat spot over there. Just trying to feel like, okay, so pathway into another POI. We are going to clean up this car before everybody finds me. So, diverging pathways, right, left. None of the ways I want to go. Alright, cool. And I'm creeping up on the city I was looking for anyways. Looks like commercial district is one street over, so we're gonna venture that way and take a gander at those structures. And see if anything jumps out to me like that. I can't remember if that's a west one though. Okay, that's a wolf we don't want to be dealing with right now. I kind of make that the base. I've done that before, so be comfortable, and I know what are we doing, at least for this series. Since I have done it before, we're going to scrap that for right now. So it looks like this right side of the city is more where some of those taller buildings are, so just kind of having fun cruising through here to see if there's anything that's eye-catching from that perspective. Yes, we found our base. How far is this from our trader? Come on. Come on around. I know the spikes on the bike are kind of hard to like figure out and navigate. Okay. Yeah, it's not too far from it. It's pretty much like in the center of the city. There's the trader. I like this. Okay, so burnt down structure, but as you can see, a lot of it is still brick, so there's a lot of good base blocks to kind of keep me protected. Pathway up, we'll have to come back and explore and figure out what are some of those other pathways around. So that one was a little bit light, but that one underneath it is pretty decently. 1200 is a pretty nice number for them to have to try to break through. The cement mixer, and that's why it's because I still can't upgrade it to cement. I was going to say it'll be easy. We'll just upgrade it to cement, but that's part of our concern, isn't it? Okay. So while we're up here, safe from that bear that's having fun attacking everybody down there, let us mark this. And since we're making that move to the winter biome, we need to get back home, make sure our gear's changed over, make sure we have our correct, that we have cold insulated stuff, and if I need to like make more of that or whatever. Alright, just because I know so many of them are around me, I think we'll just let them come to me. Not the ferals. Ooh, okay. It's always fun when you're like dodging stuff and you're like leaning back in your chair as you're trying to dodge stuff. Maybe you're too little connected to the game. It's okay, just take a step back, it'll be fine. Fun stuff to research in there. I'm hearing some banging somewhere. Somebody in like the fence area trying to get to me? Let's see, scrapped, take that. There you are. Ooh. We're going to do that so we can come back and take a look at that one too, because that was another high structure. It's also going to be closer to the trader, so that might be another positive to at least try to look into that one a little bit closer. That's more water. Okay, cool. It's not a continuous lake. I can just dodge around it. Military parts might be the only thing we're going to sell back, but more it's just to check his inventory, see if anything is available to us. And I was going to say, I thought maybe it's been 15 days. I thought I already checked all of his stuff. Yeah, okay. Cement mixer was checked. A randomness of the stuff that I am checking and grabbing and leaving and all that fun stuff. All right. Take the book to back sell to him. We'll grab a chrysanthemum on the way out.
Let us speak, survivor.
I'm gonna have to figure out a better way. I guess maybe I'll just plan to switch out weapons each time I talk to a trader to make it worth the while. 176 to sell that, and I guess that's it. Do I want to sell? What do you scrap into anyways?
Kind sir.
Ooh, parts. which is definitely worth more than one level 1 socket. Yeah. Nerdy glasses, but I already have one. No thanks. Repair kit, concrete mix. Hearing chaos outside, but that's outside's problem. Don't need a mini bike because I have a motorcycle now. I can make a level 15, level 5, but it needs 15 parts. And I have a level 4, which I already enjoy, and I can't make an auto shotgun yet. But we are actually going to go and grab those. Since I'm here anyways. Oh, let's see. Do you have any food? Because I'm definitely hungry. You do not. None of that is appealing.
Y'all come back now.
Okay. Now that I'm looking around, sun is out. I guess maybe I'll just make that loop. Just go hit up Rect and continue on the way home. Just see what he has. Alright, new plan. We like it. Just keep moving. Oh, that's where that street veers off to. I'll have to be another exploration day. Fortunately, before the trees popped in, I did see this giant structure. I know it's a construction site, so we are actually going to swing by and hope I haven't checked it yet and see if there is a cement mixer. So that's like there's still 3 things that are still kind of holding me back from really feeling comfortable. Oh, that is more city I haven't explored. This is definitely like a huge city. I have been down here this far apparently, which does make me feel good about my chances of the cement mixer at the construction site. But I was kind of like in the center. I probably like just kept on moving at that point. I might have been getting chased by something anyway, so. Alright, leave you outside. You are hot to trot. Power truck? Where is the cement mixer? Alright, well, let's just go out and do it this way. I have to remember, this might explode under me. Also, just remembered I don't have any space. This is not the smart choice. Drop out that. Drop out the paper. Scrap that to take those 2. Couldn't take any fuel on. Neutral, still. Okay, that explosion got me. That's possibly my fate here soon too. So jump down. There's a cement mixer. Is that the only one? There's another one. Yeah. Okay, that might have been the only ones. Okay, you guys can walk on the I-beams. Good for you. Proud of you. Okay. When you're out of stamina and it's not coming back that fast, that was kind of weird. Of course, I didn't have a coffee. Put you back on. At this point, let's just keep moving. We are not going to find... I don't have room for any loot anyways. So just keep the bike pointed forward. It's also already 5 o'clock, and I still have to get all the way back to the base, which is still kilometers away. So we're always still on the lookout for the electronic service trucks. I need the robotic drone. Like, that's the big... We're very hungry. Yeah, that's my problem. Ooh. So for a little bit more than that, but we'll take it. Okay. Drove by wrecked. Sorry, buddy. Totally forgot he has this nice handy like backdoor area for us to like use. Everything else is put away. I don't see anything else I could. I don't have a grill. I do have a grill. We have eggs. I'm also going to take the cooking pots just in case. See here, where is your cooking fire? I had a cooking fire. There it is. So, put you on. Put you on. Why can I still not cook that? Cooking pot required. Okay. And a boiled meat. That's all going. 40 seconds. Hopefully I don't forget that stuff before I go. Sell you and paper. None of that looks interesting. A whole mini bike, but I have a motorcycle, so that does me not as much good. Okay. No big... Ooh, impact driver schematic. And no food? Food. We're gonna buy both of those just because I'm so far behind right now.
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. What'd I get from him? Just remembered I bought meat. And that was it, right? No other... Yeah, alright. Don't sprint on your motorcycle. You're using up fuel that you don't really have right now. Okay. Kind of a ho-hum kind of a day. Exploring, just kind of getting back to the base though, so some loot stuff and kind of regather, recenter now that I definitely have those two bases that I'm kind of excited about moving to for the winter bomb. Solidifies that goal, that dilemma. What is that plan? What am I actually building for? And since both of those are going to be looking like using, I need to fill out some walls. I need to make sure I have enough frames. I need to take a hammer, cobblestone, things like that to make sure it's upgraded, and cement to be able to reinforce some stuff. The other thing also, so it's day 35, end of the next gap, so I'll have to double check. We're going to have to change some settings when we get started for day 36. And I think it's like nothing, I think this one is going to be that they just run faster. And then that's the only thing that we're really like making that change at that point. Is they're just going to, I think they just move up another step in speed. I have to double check that. Anyways, so that'll be another change. We're going to start with day 36 because we're into the 7th week, 6th week of the game. I have a pretty large pool, right? 144 almost. Oof. I really need to get home and get some of that honey and antibiotics in me. Somebody heard me before I actually shut the door on his face.
What do you need?
We'll find out what you have. I need schematics is my main thing that I'm definitely looking for, but nothing exciting. Don't need chemistration. Switches. Gunpowder. Banded. Ooh, that's the better one. What does my gear look like?
Then, on your way.
That I don't really want to mess with. That one don't really want to mess with. Because I'm less concerned about armor resist at this point. That could be my downfall. Oh, see, muffled and muffled. I don't think that's going to be as important. Okay. So we're going to grab that, and structural brace is always a nice thing to have. No other food. Yeah, I'm almost home. I don't need any more food at this point. Cornbread, yucca smoothie, 421. Okay.
I guess you're not so bad after all.
Thank you. I don't think so either. Were you going the long way around trying to get to me? Ooh. And you gave me a loot bag. Scrap that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Iron crossbow bolts. We'll just scrap that. Both those now go in the bag. So 8 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock. Now it's just time to get home to the safety of the base and start looking over the loot. Being a loot goblin that way and just wringing our wrists over all the luscious loot and gold and everything else we have now. Maybe not like that. Maybe not like that. Okay, that's not a good brain fart when I was trying to like hit all 4 traders in one day.
Just to let you folks know that Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
So, what are you buying today?
Pistol Pete. High power, not as concerned about that wrench engine. Ooh, engine would be nice. Mod. Lexer. Oh, we have time, so she's not gonna change anytime soon anyways. Might come back for the engine.
I had a Duke for every time.
But that's all. We're good. Alright, now we're back home. Our safety of our little pine forest, our little base that we have here. And there's a wolf deciding to guard it. That's not what I thought I'd be coming home to. Fortunately, it didn't see me, so we can pretend like we didn't know each other. All that gets to go away. We are putting that in. We're gonna put it in our links. For some reason, it makes sense in my head to like still have my my shoes be as quiet as possible. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna let the shoes be as quiet as possible. Cold resist. So I definitely need to put that in to there. And that's why we came home to like look this all over. 12-1 is our highest. Oh, that's another thing. Military parts, we're selling those as well. Shotgun parts can go away. Sledgehammer, steel club. Top parts we're gonna sell. Structural braces for something later. Book we're selling. That we want to keep. Is he? He is still roaming. Look at those orange beady eyes. Okay, let's see here. 32. Oh, perfect. So I might change it over and tomorrow's going to be the night coordinate on the higher difficulty. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Let's see here. So bow, crossbow, baton parts. That's a lot of stuff that we're going to get to sell out, which is kind of exciting. Books. Oh, pistols. Is that the only... So it's a weapon. Don't really have anything weapon-wise that I'm going to be able to put into there. That's... oh my goodness. Oh, good. I did save it. That's not what I wanted to mean by scrapping that at all. All day I've been looking at... I have the auger in my second slot. I don't remember what's been there, I guess. See, I might need to put him up, move the thing over. I think I want to do it that way. It's 3-4 still my main weapons, 2 is for harvesting, so that way it's all still down there. Okay. I had a tier 5 piece. So much in 40,000. Okay. I heard him howling. Did he run around to my entrance? He didn't. Okay, we're gonna crouch for him. I just heard him howl again. I feel like he's... ooh. Middle of the street over there. Could be very quiet. Never mind. He heard us. That's not what I meant to do at all. Get back up on the ladder. Really cool if I could be better at this game. Alright. So he is coming around to this point. Orange glowy eyes. Did I just knock him down? Oh, pull that up. That didn't sound like the same hiss. It's not the same hiss. Okay, that reminds me. I need antibiotics. Ooh. Because I'm at 15, so I have to use 2 of those versus that whole one. We'll just do that. Do that. Get that back under control for now, and I'll figure out what to do with that last 1%. Okay. All the candy go away. Alright, we took care of our unwelcome guest. We've dodged the wolf for the most part now. Days ticked over, 1 more day. So we actually, now I'm just down to my inventory stuff and kind of getting stuff ready for tomorrow's grand adventures. Now I gotta figure out what my game plan is gonna be. Do I want to be out there? Because I still have the level 5 in the winter I kind of want to get done as well. Do I want to be traveling and setting up that base at 8 o'clock? Anyways, that's a tomorrow issue. We'll think about that then. So, lighter day. Not as much exciting stuff happened, but just continuing to explore. We saw a lot of the map, so that's definitely a positive for me. Right, we started all the way out, here. That's a pretty decent sized loop, and now we have 2 pretty good home ideas that we're going to want to get taken care of for our winter biome move coming up here shortly. And then that'll be kind of a fun breakout from there. Military base for us to go check out. And speaking of which, let's mark that as well. Not quick. That one. What did I use? We'll just use this one again, go ranger station. And we have another guest that's going to try to come up and bother me. So, where did he go? There he is. Oop, I think I saw more orange glowy eyes. I like that they go to that step, so I'm not sure what that difference is to them. With that, thank you guys for watching. If you learned anything today, or if I was able to make you smile, please give the video a like. You can interact with me on Twitter as well, the same handle, @Gaming. You can use that there too. And as always, choose a positive path in game and in life.